So now the Astros designated hitter, Jeremy Pena.
The designated hitter, Jeremy Pena.
That one outside. And we're underway here in the home opener. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Hit on the ground to short. Edman fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. That's not coming back. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Corey Seager stands in now and watches strike 1. That one in there across the letters.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strike.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Victor Caratini stands in now, looks at that one inside. Here's a high chopper. Kim. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Hunter Brown.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Dubon. And they get Edman for the out. Rafael Devers up to hit.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And it hits the bag. So Julio Rodriguez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. And these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that more often.
Sends it to first, and that'll do it. Back now at Fenway, and here is Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Dubon measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now. He's usually in center field, but today starting at second. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Tyler Fitzgerald stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's inside.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Astros.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Squirts away a little bit. And that one sliced foul. First and second here, no outs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Abreu snags it, and there's one away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
And a base hit knocks in a run. Oh, he botches it. Everybody's going to be safe.
He's in there.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Glove side, but it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. Everybody's going to be safe.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Carpenter takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Inside, just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu coming on. Stretches out and hauls it in. So they're all loaded up. Vic Caratini at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. All loaded up here in the third and final game of the series. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez under it. And that is that. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Yoshida aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Brown, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But
Seager to second for one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Houck back to work. Ground ball left side. The throw to first. And one away in the top of the third. Tyler Fitzgerald up next for the Astros. And that misses. Ball one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next offering way off the plate. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, and now Connor Wong.
The first baseman, Connor Wong.
And there's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swings and misses. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Number 6.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He swings and fouls one off. That one down the line, and foul ball. Seager tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Gets down, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Rafael Devers.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Dubon. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here in Boston as we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Seager in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And another ball. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And he can't come up with it. Man at first, and the batter now, Jake Burger, 1 for 2.
Burger.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. And that is the inning. Bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Fitzgerald gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle.
And stepping in for Boston, Kyle Higashioka. Out to short. Seager. 1 at second.
Got him.
What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. And that's downstairs and outside. Caratini in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out. Mauricio Dubon digs in now. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Wong takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the inside edge. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And a lunging grab. Back here in Boston. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And there's one down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Ref Snyder now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now a chance for
Now
Connor
batting,
Wong.
the first
His
baseman,
first at bat was a strikeout.
Wong.
Carpenter makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the DH, Jeremy Pena. That one drilled left field. And it hits off the monster. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog, in 2023.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swung on, belted. That one back. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So one out with two aboard. Jake Burger up next for the Astros. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Now a long throw home, and he's out. And here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure.
And a base hit. And now two aboard. Here comes Edman around third. The relay throw. The tag out.
Now batting. Center
and
fielder,
now it's Julio Rodriguez. Gloves it on the dive. Gathers and throws. Pretty nice play there. Back in Boston, we go to the top of the seventh. And now Mauricio Dubon. Houck back to work.
Ball.
That one called a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Throws to second. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Number 3.
Next is the designated hitter, Jeremy Pena. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
That misses.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Laser, base hit. 1 run's in. Fires to the plate. The tag, and he's out. Here comes Corey Seager. Foul ball. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. The throw into second, and he's out. Trying for 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Yes, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Berger takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. So stepping in for Boston, Kyle Higashioka. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Foul, that ball's foul.
Here comes the 0-1. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track. Brown gets his first big league win, and what a performance he put together to do it. Singing a complete game.
Feels like one of those outings you can only dream about. I doubt he went out there today